Hello, my name is Ryan Slomka, and welcome to Sociology with Mr. Slomka. Just right here on the first slide, you can see my email address, and you can see where our course is going to be meeting in my room, C322, here at Stony Creek High School. A little bit about me. I've been a teacher here at Stony Creek for quite a while. This is my 13th year of teaching at Stony Creek High School, but for a majority of that time, I've been a math teacher. And it is not until last year that I started teaching sociology. I find the change in course to be extremely rewarding, and I don't ever want to give it up because I'm really, really enjoying it. But it is definitely a little bit different. So if you hear my name get thrown around, you might assume that I'm your student's math teacher, but that might not actually be the case. I am also teaching geometry this year, but I'm definitely a sociology teacher as well. I graduated from Michigan State University with a bachelor's degree in science, and my major was mathematics, and my minor is in sociology. So I have always had a passion for this course. Some other things I'm passionate about is I like racing bikes and fixing things around my house. I like people watching, which is hopefully something that we'll be spending a lot of time talking about this semester. And I like exploring with my kids. I am also the ski and snowboard club coordinator this year. We'll get started around Christmas time or in the new year. Here are some goals for the course. So, if you take a chemistry course, you can become a chemist. And if you take a physics course, you can become a physicist. And if you take a sociology course, you can become a sociologist. But my goals for the course are slightly different. So my major goals here are to uncover some of the inner workings of society that we find ourselves in every day. So we are interacting with groups of people on a daily basis, and that is what sociology studies. But we're also here to kind of cultivate those subjective observer tendencies that we have. So maybe not using all of your feelings all the time, but using that data and that information that is in front of you to learn and gain information that is not necessarily tied to emotion. And the major thing is to provide insight and tools that will benefit students as they move through their social lives. I don't know if you've ever been in one of those situations where you find yourself frustrated or angry or quick to react because you are a bit confused about the situation. It's something that happens to teenagers all the time. They start to get a little bit frustrated and angry with their parents, and that has a lot to do with the things that we talk about in sociology. Your parents are a large influence on your life when you're a younger person, and then as you get older, it stops being that same way, and peer groups start to become a larger influence on people's lives. And understanding that makes the whole transition a lot easier. And especially if we have students who are moving out of their homes, moving into dorms or apartments, starting their first career, opening their own business, joining the military, having some of those extra tools and insights as to how society works is really going to make that transition a lot smoother. Here's a little bit about class structure. We do a lot of different things in sociology. I try to change it up so that it can be fun, because I know that we have a couple of different people joining our class and that have different goals. And so, yes, we will definitely spend some time lecturing and taking notes. And so that will definitely be a piece of it, but that certainly won't be a majority of it. We'll also have plenty of opportunities for small group activities and discussion and debate. That is something that I'm very, very, very passionate about and something that I'm working on growing. I want the class to feel like a family and a safe spot so people can voice their opinions and we can talk about it without having those emotions involved. There'll also be plenty of opportunities for presentations and projects that'll be worked on in groups. Pop culture analysis, we'll take a look at music and film and pictures that kind of define the society that we live in. I've had guest speakers in the past, and I would love to invite them into our class again. And we'll definitely find some time to read some articles as we go. If you heard me talk about presentations that made you a little bit nervous, let's take a look at our grades breakdown right here. So we'll definitely have some homework assignments, and those will be worth 25% of the grade. We'll have some assessments, which are basically quizzes that will happen at the end of any kind of topic of study that we're talking about. Those will be worth 40% of the grade. And then projects and presentations will be 35% of the grade as well. So the things that students are mostly in control of are the assignments and the projects, and those are 60% of the overall grade, which is fantastic and wonderful. Assessments are those short quizzes, and I assure you that I will work hard to make sure that all of your students are prepared properly with study guides and keys so that when they take that quiz, they can feel confident about it and do a great job. Unlike a math course, this is not standards based, so we won't be having retake opportunities for our assessments, but there are plenty of opportunities to boost scores using those assessment or assignments and projects and presentations as we go. More detailed information is also available in our course syllabus, which can be found on Student View as well as in the Google Classroom. I also passed out a hard copy to your student today in class. If you have any questions you'd like to contact me, by all means, feel free to email me. I look forward to seeing you at conferences in a few weeks.